So tell me one thing. I had a question, okay, about one thing you said, कि your dad maybe didn't want you to go to reality show.
Yeah.
Right. Why do you think? तुझे क्या लगता है reason? Obviously you don't know the reason, but तुझे लगता क्या है कि ऐसा क्या होगा which he didn't want to do?
I think maybe he just didn't want his son to be judged in front of the whole world. And maybe in a way I thought he felt I'm too young or too underprepared maybe. Could be.
Fair.
I've always felt like I've had to make sure, like I remember this one performance I had done at an awards show. This was a few years later when I kind of was, just starting out as a playback singer.
Okay.
And I was given this opportunity to do an SRK tribute actually.
Oh, nice.
And I sang Mitwa.
Nice.
And and that was the first time the industry was in the audience, as in the most important people in our industry were in the audience. And there was SRK sir as well, obviously. And I was singing it, and that was my first, I would say, introduction as a singer to so many people from our industry who were, at least for us, it was for me and my dad and like our family, it was like, यहाँ पे ऐसा गाना है कि यार इन लोग सबको लगे कि यार this guy is,
इसमें दम है,
this guy is someone to look out for. So that pressure, and I remember, if you see that clip also, it is online. There's a certain dar in my eyes, and I'm looking at my dad, and dad's looking at me. So we're literally talking to each other and communicating through our eyes and saying कि यार आज तो फाड़ देना है. We have to do our best, because very rarely you get such moments where you can prove that you are worth it.
Are you happy about that?
I was extremely happy. I was not happy about my facial expressions because it looked like I was scared, but internally I was like, I have to prove a point. That's why, the face always mirrors what you're feeling inside.
True.
Singing was on point, which I'm glad about. But it's just the fact that, there was उस टाइम पे एक ऐसी चीज थी कि यार we were the lesser known Maliks from our family.
Okay.
So it was like ये एक मौका है to show that why we deserve a place at the table. So
Interesting
that's
way to look at.
It's very
there were like so many emotions mixed together.
Too many emotions, and the fact that I've seen my dad go through his fair share of struggles. The kind of stuff that didn't happen for us, the stuff that should have happened and didn't happen, and like always वो होते नहीं हुआ चीजें उनके लाइफ में हमारे as a family. So I was like, I have to put a stop to this today with this performance. So there are a lot of those moments in life where जो खुद के ऊपर एक pressure होती है. It's a good pressure, I feel, because when you're nervous you always want to give your more than 100.
Yeah.
And I feel like the nervousness is very important. Even today I have these butterflies. Stage पे जाने से पहले I'm always scared.
Even today?
फटी पड़ी होती है bro. सच्ची में. But वो बहुत important है, क्योंकि I don't know if where I learned this or heard this, but there was this one line कि यार, if you're scared, that means you care.
Yeah.
And that is one emotion that I want to keep within me till I'm human. It's humanly possible to still perform.